Just want to bring your attention to the wind map of the UK and northern France. And I would say about 9 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock, this would have been the picture that you would have seen. And if you notice from Penly, if I get my mouse up there, you should be able to see it. That's La Hague there, and we've got Penly down here somewhere. So basically, the wind is blowing onto the Netherlands, kind of northern Germany, Denmark, Holland, that sort of way, And I'm going to very quickly just bring it forward to 12 o'clock because I just want to show you that the winds now are kind of pulling up a bit, pulling up towards the south coast from La Hague. And I would say possibly that the stuff from, according to this map anyway, the stuff from Penly would maybe not be there. But then when we come on to the next frame, you can start to see that there's a northerly direction coming off the north-west coast of France, swinging round, heading towards London. And of course the winds by La Hague are kind of heading towards London, and it's a bit undetermined exactly what's going on around Penly. But I have got some measurements. I'm going to post them up, and they were taken at, it would have been about 9:15, and so basically the winds are coming up to the north a little bit, and we're certainly a target for La Hague or Penly, and there does seem to be some sort of night release going on, because I did pick up a bit of a cloud there, not a huge cloud, but it's indicative that so it's a big change from what happened earlier, and my Geiger's not going under 0.09, and a little apology to Conrad for the low battery. I'll sort that out a bit later. As you can see, I'm just going to pull back a bit because there's once again these crazy low and high pressure zones around this part of the world that is increasing the pollution levels. And you can see, in fact, actually, as the Penly stuff, even if it didn't touch England, it would head north, skirt the coast of Norway up there, come back into Scotland, and it actually comes back down into the UK, hitting the north, and probably hanging there really, because it's very slow. The Beaufort force wind scale is a lot of 1, especially up there in sort of Yorkshire, sort of that part of the world, and of course Ireland as well, around Dublin. There's another pressure zone there where there's very slow winds, so that's kind of probably where it's collecting. But we are getting little hits skirting off the edge coming up to London, and they're probably just the glancing blows of the main amount that's heading out. And any guys over in, I know we've got a few guys from I think it's Netherlands that subscribe. Maybe you could get your Geigers out. Maybe a post to be interesting. It'd be night release, so that would be happening any time now. But yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning though, interestingly enough, as we said, it starts heading north, but then it comes in, and then there's a kind of off the the coast in Holland and what have you, there's a northerly that just pulls all that, seems to pull that all up, and the winds down here in Europe are kind of pointing north, and that's at 3 in the morning. But it's this area here around the coastline where you have different winds, and early in the morning once again there'll be a different wind pattern there. So Geigers on, chaps, and it'd be interesting to see what you might get if you're able to post. But if not, just heads up and do your own person.
Searching for answers, just trying to understand. What are the things that make us feel so good? Gotta be so bad. I ain't here to preach to you or say what's wrong or right, but you better watch your step, 'cause you're walking on thin ice. When your head is like a hurricane and your world is inside out, baby, I got the medicine to work your problems out. change your identity. Searching for answers, just trying to understand. What are the things that make us feel so good? Gotta be so bad. I ain't here to preach to you and say what's wrong or right, but you better watch your step, 'cause you're walking on thin ice. I ain't gonna sit here and watch your ship sink down, no, no, underneath the sea of disarray and doubts. Even if the moon got stolen from the sky, well, I'll be your light and help you get home tonight. Searching for answers, just trying to understand. What are the things that make us feel so good? Gotta be so bad. I ain't here to preach to you to say what's wrong or right, but you better watch your step, 'cause you're walking on thin ice. We are not invincible, even the strongest man can lose his life in the blink of an eye, at the mercy of somebody else's hands. It's a mean old world, sometimes you gotta fight to survive, 'cause when your time is up, it ain't no compromise. Searching for answers, just trying to understand. What are the things that make us feel so good? Gotta be so bad. I ain't here to preach to you to say what's wrong or right, but you better watch your step, 'cause you're walking on thin ice. But you better watch your step, 'cause you're walking on thin ice. Ooh, but you better watch your step, 'cause you're walking on thin ice. Well, you're walking on, you're walking on, you're walking on, you're walking on. You're walking on, you're walking on, you're walking on.